Hey guys, David here, Latitudes Attitudes Magazine, and we are hanging out at the Miami International Boat Show, and I'm told it's the 85th version of this show. I haven't been here for 85 years, but I have been coming to it for about 17 or 18, and I'm excited to meet up with our friends from Leopard, and they've got a brand new boat they're going to tell us about. Hanging out with Frank.
Nice to see you.
Frank, good to see you. So Frank is one of the higher ups. We got to be nice to him at Leopard. So tell us about the features of the Leopard 50, 52.
Yeah. So basically, we are looking at a brand new model that's replacing the 50 footer that we had before.
Okay.
Provided 50 footers are basically sold retail, through the Leopard brand, and we also have the moorings versions for the charter fleet. So we're developing the product, and then they go in charter, or they're sold privately with different layouts, of course. So this is the fifth generation of sailing catamaran that we developing with Robertson Caine. We've been basically buying Robertson Caine production since 1997. So it's a long relationship we've had with them. So every time we look at a new model, we try to bring some improvement. The general brief on this boat was certainly replacement of the 50 footer, but also offering a wider range of layouts. So you can really go from a 3-cabin boat with a utility room, which is this version here, which is the ultimate liveaboard, layout. Owner's cabin, one VIP, guest cabin, and a big utility room for storage, for tools, for water maker, etc. And we can go as far as 6 cabins, 6 head, and shower and suite, which is obviously more of a charter layout, but mostly for our crew yachts. So we have a crew quarters plus 5 cabins, so we can entertain up to 10 guests on the 6 cabin version, and anything in between. We have 10 different layouts. So one concept was more flexibility, more options to cover a wider market on this boat. It's a big boat. It's a big, bold 52 footer. It's got a bit more volume than the previous model. We also have two companionway on one side, one companionway on the other side. And then we have an access from the stern, which is new for us. The owner's cabin to starboard is very comfortable. No access outside. It's just very cozy and definitely quiet. We also added a meter on the mast and 17% sail area. One of the DNA of Leopard Catamaran is to offer volume but maintain the performance. In a DNA, there is keeping the hulls very narrow, have the volume above the waterline. We also increased the freeboard. So all around, it's a bigger boat. We are on the hybrid version, if you like, with electrical drives and a big lithium battery bank. So we're covering a wide range of private owners and also moorings, charter yachts, bareboat, skippered bareboat, and crew.
So Leopard's a legendary brand. I mean, your Power Cats, Sailing Cats, amazing boats. I've had a chance to sail some Leopard Cats on some of the charters that we've done. I love the helm station. I love the way it sails. I love everything is accessible. The way the deck is organized is fantastic. Look, when people take boats out on charter, most charter companies will adjust the sail package a little bit from the factory sales. Me being a sailor coming from a bit of a racing background, sometimes it drives me nuts that I can't get the boat to go as fast as I want to get it to go. Because I know I can make it go faster. You have a great relationship with moorings, which is fantastic. The boats you put with moorings and charter, I'm assuming the sails are adjusted a little bit based on the factory.
No, it's a very good question. So the boat itself is the same. Obviously, the layout can vary, and the level of equipment is standardized on the charter boats. One of the I would say advantage of the moorings is that if you take this boat in Greece, in Turkey, in the Seychelles, or in the BVI, you're going to be in the exact same boat. The advantage of that is, as a sailor, as you know, it's going to take half a day just to find where everything is. So you're saving a whole lot of time for our charter guests and our owners, because obviously our fleet is privately owned. So we have an owner on every boat that we operate in the charter fleet. And so we want to make it as easy as possible for our customers so they're familiar with the boat. They don't waste any time trying to figure out where things are. On our side, to operate a fleet, it's a whole lot easier to have standardized charter boats so we can stock parts and do the proper maintenance on these boats. Boats require a lot of maintenance. They break down all the time. So it's already very difficult to maintain 700 plus yachts that we have in the fleet. And if they were all different, that would be virtually impossible. So it's standardized on the charter side. So it's a question of layout and options, but it's the same boat that we have for Leopard. As far as the sales are concerned, for your questions, funny enough, it's the other way around. We have upgraded sails that are UV protection, triple stitching. We reinforce every pressure point, being, reef point, a clue, etc. So the Leopards actually receive the same sails that we have for the charter boats. It's the other way around.
I love it.
The owners have the mooring sails, if you like. We thought about having different sails for Leopard, maybe not as heavy, but we got resistance because the private owners, they're cruisers. They want sails that are going to last, and then the last thing they want is an insert to pop out of a reef line in the middle of a 35 knot wind. So they like the fact that the sails are reinforced. Certainly the UV protection on the Genoa is absolutely necessary. And then we have big stack packs, easy to access, good lazy jack. So the sail is protected from the sun. As you know, the worst thing that can happen to a sail is basically being exposed to UVs, right? But,
listen, I that is music to my ears, because it's all the more reason to go sail a Leopard Cat, try it out in charter if you want to. Now, Latitudes Attitudes Magazine, we're all about the cruising lifestyle. We promote the cruising lifestyle. Many of our readers are liveaboards. Many of our readers are looking to upgrade their boats. But yet, a lot of our subscriber base and readers, or new fans of ours and new members to our community, are looking to dip their toes into that lifestyle. So they want to take a charter. And doing the charter gives them the opportunity to try out different model boats before they buy, like they try before they buy. It's so fantastic to hear what you just said about the sale package, because you go try other model boats, they've been, for lack of a better term, they've been dumbed down.
Yeah, so look, it's a question we ask ourselves all the time, because you look in charter, funny enough, in the Med, which is a European customer base, they think they're the cooler sailors, but in reality, the Med is their power a lot, because you go to Greece and it's either no wind or a lot of wind. The Caribbean are paradise for sailing. Trade winds, 18 to 25 knots all year round. But we still see customers that are not going to sail as much. They're going to have the main up, not the Genoa. So we always ask that question: why making a boat that sails so well? Maybe they don't care. But we don't agree with that. I think if you're a sailor, and this is our customer, our main business is sailing. We have power boats, but it's sailing. And if you only go 1 week or 2 weeks a year and you charter a boat, even if you may be powering one day, you're gonna have that day where you have this beautiful, the wind is coming from the right direction. It's gonna blow 20 knots, and you're gonna really have a fantastic time. And people remember that. So I think it's a mistake. We see it with our competition of boats that are designed for charter, and they are underpowered, but we're not doing that. We're the leader in the market, and we're not doing it. So we still have overlapping Genoas, for example. We don't do self-tacking, because you know that under 50 knots, self-tacking jib is not going to be enough power. We want to power the bow, so in a chop, you're still going to have a comfortable boat with a nice steady ride. And like you said, the helm station is designed to single hand. There's no interference here. You're in your own station, 3 electrical winches. Everything comes back here. You can single hand this boat with no problem. So that's also attractive to Leopard owners, obviously. So in that case, it's kind of funny, because we developed the product for moorings. Leopard came afterwards, and we found private owners to be very happy with the choices that we made for the mooring. So we do not, and I want to insist on that, we do not sacrifice performance on a charter boat, and we do not reduce the sail area. We have the same rig, the same overlapping 110% Genoa. This charter boat with the right trimming is going to be 8 to 10 knots all the time.
Smart design, smart company, smart people, right? Here we
I'll
are,
talk
right?
about that, okay.
So, and here's the thing, sailors understand how wonderful life is at eight knots, right?
Beautiful.
Or 9 knots. People that are power boaters, they just sometimes don't get it. They want to get from here to there and whatever. Sailors, it's about the journey. But man, when you cut those engines and you're under sail and you're going 8, 9 knots and a beam reach or something, it is so beautiful.
Yeah, you have that moment that you're going to remember forever.
It's bliss, man, is what it is. So, all right. So Miami Boat Show, if you want to check out Leopard Cats, the new Leopard 52, it's with moorings, obviously, but you guys are going to have this boat in Annapolis this fall, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Amazing. Where else can you check it out besides mooring?
So we operate worldwide. So we have it in Miami here. We also have the 52 in display at our office in Fort Lauderdale. We have a showroom, all models at the dock all year round. So anybody can come and see trial, look at the boats. We keep the whole range available all year round in Fort Lauderdale. They're under the Leopard brand. And of course, I invite anybody to try this boat out, to charter it with the moorings preferably, and then spend a week on this boat and to see how they like it. And
I love it.
yeah, and then we also offer it as a moorings boat for owners as well. So they are available in a charter yacht ownership program.
I'm speechless, which is rare. So this is an amazing conversation. I mean, listen, I love the brand. I love learning about the boats. The 52 is amazing. You guys got to check it out. And Frank,
Thank you very much.
thank you. We'll see you guys on the water.